Okay, day 27. Day 27. Like usual, just trying to get this shit done so I can finish off my 200 Apex matches. Incremental adventure next, and then just go from there. Let's get started. Okay, this is gonna take a minute. I gotta completely rebirth. I upgraded my Ruin Stone, so I gotta transfer all the elements over to it now. They need like a ×4. There we go, that one's done. Shit, I still gotta awaken it too. So the reason why we open it up like this, we want to make sure we can hit everything. So once I get enough of those activation crystals, I can get the effects. I'm only at 24 right now. Gotta be patient and wait for them. What's these guys? So now I've reach across the entire board, and now that I have extra, I can start going in. I just gotta watch my cost. 32 to 56. And I gotta make sure I get crit, or no, hit. Let's say crit too. Hit is important just because you're not going to do any damage if you can't hit the enemy, obviously. 7,000 crystals. So one more. Damn, this new one cost a lot. We're not even in Awaken yet. Let's grab the attack. Alright, that one's finally caught up. Now this one I'm probably gonna have to come back for these and just pour into inscribed crystals, because I'm way under. So it's probably gonna drop my battle rating until I get this caught back up. Okay, that's good. Actually, let's reduce these for now. We want to focus on the attack, HP, and defense. Okay, so that's caught up. Yeah, I can't do any more for that one. Okay, then go back through. I think it's every other bar. So, attack, defense, HP. Agility we can worry about later. These are raw stats that will boost us a lot. Okay, and now I gotta wait for this one. Once this one comes in, I'll get another big boost. But I'm gonna need a lot more inscribed crystals. So we'll save what's left. Yeah, skip 1, go 2, skip 3, go 4. Rinse, repeat. We want to do the same thing here. There. Oh, shit. Oh, because it's a new... Yeah, it's a new board. So it just bumped us by... What did we start with? Yeah. So we started at 1.06 billion, now we're already up to 1.2 billion. Just from updating our ruin stone. So later in the game, the BR gets really crazy. Even minor things upgraded. Well, let's see. If you have a billion BR and you just get a 10% increase, that's 100 million BR. So the percentages really start to add up. And I can make it even better if I get more of these. There we go. So we just do one into each, jump to the next one. Oh, I might not have enough. Damn. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit of a boost here until I can get these two brought up. And they both have to hit 4, because after 4, that's when the crystals take over. So there we go. That should be caught up. Let's see how much that did. 30, yeah, see, 31 million. Just from that little bit. We didn't even finish the bar. We don't want to bother with this yet till we get 10 spins. So we can just come down here, 44,000. Oh, it was the wheel, that's right. Oh, actually, let's check. Make sure there's nothing with diamonds to buy. Okay, so in this case, there's no like diamond event other than this for the level 10 ruin stones. So every time we spend 1,000, we get a roll. We were at 45 with one roll, so we need 9,000 worth spent, which I believe is 36. One more. A couple level 10 ruins. 165 out of 200. We'll most likely be able to make that before the event ends. And what was the best part of this? Oh, definitely the mountain stones, yeah. Okay, so 10 rolls. So we went from 40,000, 45,000 to 36, and now we're back up. We didn't get a lucky roll, but you can see we got a good portion of it back. So now we can roll this from spending diamonds, and I think 11 more points, and then we'll either get this, 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 or this. It's usually one of the big rewards, so the 3 up top or the 3 in the middle, or at the bottom, sorry. Get my free day reward. Okay, let's go through the actual dailies real quick. That one's done. Now, this is the tricky part. Just because our BR is high doesn't mean we're necessarily going to beat someone in this bracket because of our hit rate. The hit rate and dodge are very fickle. So that system we were upgrading earlier, we don't have all of that hit rate unlocked yet. So if we can't hit a cashier that spent a lot of money and has like 3 times our hit and dodge, we're gonna hit with 0 accuracy. So in that case, we will lose the fight. If they're not overcompensated with dodge, then we can beat someone with 2 to 3 times more BR than we have. So that's why you're gonna see different win-loses here. Sometimes you crush them, sometimes they crush you, and that's all because of the dodge. Okay, if he can kill them fast enough, yeah, his shield won't last. So we have the damage, we don't have the survival yet. But again, they're 10 to 15 times stronger than us. So it's impressive that he can even hold his own. Alright, that one's done. Gotta visit your friends 3 times for the daily check-in. Yep. And we'll set that one for 12 hours so we don't have to worry about it. Go back home. Wardrobe. Few pieces. Update the furniture. Or whatever you want. If you've got 300, there's something in there to buy. And now go back to the angels. She's getting close to max. That we can focus on the next angel. Actually, when the hell... There's supposed to be... We're missing a tab. It's like an angel evolution tab. I don't know when it unlocks. Maybe it's 100, 105, 110. When it unlocks, we're going to get a shit ton of VR out of that. Trying to wait to do my PvP last, because I don't know how much VR I can add today. Oh shit, actually, I forgot. We're doing the event, so we want to spend diamonds. So in this case, yeah, go ahead and buy the diamond attempts. Anima's Path is always useful for BR until you max it out, which you can max it out pretty early. Within a few months, a month or two. So that one we will spend on. Temple we can go ahead and knock out. That one's normally very easy. Now that we have the healer with us, she's been doing amazing. Look at that, full team AoE and she's a healer. And then doors in the back to disable. And then he's just our raw DPS. Beep boop. So just with Enchantress and Alucard, I can already beat this event. I can get to the furthest stage just like that, 17 of 17. So now when we blitz it, we're going to blitz through a majority of the content, which saves us a ton of time. Because I really don't like doing fights that are not simplified view, because it wastes a lot of time. And my goal is to get in here and get out as soon as possible. Okay, so now that we've reset it, we're good for today. We can finish today, tomorrow, and then we have to hit reset again. So we'll do 4 stages tomorrow, reset it, rinse, repeat. You can theoretically play it 2 times a day, but you don't have to. You can just reset it for the following day. I'm in combat. Okay, we're just gonna blitz it. I don't really get anything useful out of this one anyways. Okay, what was left? Elven Realms Stage 2, 9/18, 27:36. We'll be a little bit over, but I just want to get it done for today. There we go. So that was level 2. The text is so long you can't even see what level you're on. So we know that stage 2 it has to be level 2, and we just unlocked this. So another 8.4% attack. Lasts until the end of the battle. So that's a helpful buff. And then next we'll focus on this one. Hit rate. We eventually want to get all the buffs, but I think it's better to unlock the level 1s first, because the later levels require so much, and we don't have unlimited magic elixirs. So we need to spread it out as much as possible. Okay, that one's finished. We need 40 of him before we can move on to the next stage. a 1v1 fight because I'm gonna AoE their targets and kill everyone except for their main. So Archangel at the bottom, 506% damage. He's probably the strongest. So I typically go with whatever the highest skill percent is. Now if you like AoE, you can go with AoE. There's no right or wrong, it's just whatever you prefer. But now we gotta make room for him. So we gotta dump this and dump this. See how much fucking room he takes up? Okay, I don't want to put minions on other characters because my goal is I want it to be as strict BR as possible on this one character. Now I do have gear on other characters, I need to strip them. That way I know how much gear or how much BR this one character really has. There we go. We'll unlock his thing. So right now, because we have a battle pet too, it kind of fluctuates our numbers. The actual battle rating is 1.2 billion for Lucard. That's how much is focused into him. Now the other, what is that, 73 plus 4, 77 million is spread out through gear and battle pets. So let me just, let's see, 1294. These characters won't do anything. They are there just for show. Alucard is doing 100% of the work. And I know it's a strange concept, but you want to keep it as strict as possible. So there we go. 1.24, 1.49. And I still have like mount shit. So all this as well. Now stats I'm getting from every other system is still going to keep our heroes alive for the campaign. So our PvE is good. This is just for PvP's sake. So we can see the raw number. So 1.292. Yeah. So not a whole lot. I think it's mostly in the battle pet. 6 million. It's coming from somewhere. I'll have to look at it later. Let's get rid of all this. Now later if we decide to build a team, we're going to use more expensive artifacts. We're not going to use this cheap shit. Okay, that's good. Bam, got that one finally. I don't know if I can add him. I won't be able to level him, that's the only issue. So let me see. Okay, it did add more for a stock. So let's unlock him. Just in case if we ever sell him, now we have his stats. So stuff like this is going to apply to the entire team. That's why it makes the team so strong. Because it's each and every one of these stacking up. Alright, I'm going to mute for a second so I can click. Okay, that's all good. We still need to update a lot of this crap. Over time we'll get it. I'm not focused on it right now. We're already at 33 minutes and we should have been done by now. But with the event, it always takes longer. Alright, there we go. 4, 7. How close were we? 8. So we'll throw in 1, 2 more. 2. And we do need to check this because yeah, we're getting it from the event. We might as well update it. Okay, there we go. And 10 spins. Yeah, so not a whole lot from that one. That was a bad roll. But as you can see, we only had, what, like 50-something thousand when we started? And we have done 47 rolls. So we have spent 47,000. But in return, we got all this back. All of these, you earned, you earned, you earned. So, again, we're not doing too bad. We're 55, and we're still at 37. So yeah, we got to invest 47,000, and we damn sure didn't drop 47,000. Otherwise, we'd be at like 12,000 diamonds left. So it's a good balancing act. That's why I recommend you get at least 100,000 for this event, because then you can go ham on it and just keep investing, and you'll get it all. Times 3. Yeah, that should be 9 plus 1, 10. Okay, that's done. Go ahead and collect the rewards. I fucked it up, didn't I? How did I fuck that up? Did I read one of them wrong? One plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. That's 9. 10. It must be a bug. One of them must only have an output of 1 when it says it's... I should have gone with 2. Fuck me. Alright, Elven King. Well, now you know from my mistake. If you come across that, just do extra just to be sure. Now we can update him a little bit. $15 million BR, not bad, not bad. And we're almost maxed out on the event, 5,000. I never really pay attention to the rankings. What are we at, 4,000? We're somehow in the rankings, and I don't even know how. Because that's a cross server. So everyone in this region is playing this. We shouldn't be that high up. Okay, we got 5 out of 20 for the Glorious Heroes. And then we'll use our 100 on Mount. And if we have any left, we'll use it on Gold. And I have to remember to spend my coupons as well. I'm just mentally trying to keep track of all this bullshit. That's done. Done. Clear our inventory of all this crap. That's one more away. Okay, the Raven's not in this one. Whenever we get a shard pack with the Raven... that's for a soul chest. Then we can just use one additional shard and get them. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's shard chest 2. We want shard chest 1. Okay, so we don't forget, let's go ahead and spin this. We can only do the ones that allow us. We just gotta manually click through till we... Okay, fuck me, I gotta pay attention to that. So the 50 voucher always tries to use itself first. Always. It's kind of annoying. So this one we can get. If you see the 50 with 40 left, 50 plus 50 is 100, and we're only 40 short. We don't need the Mystic, Hourglass, or the Wheel of Fate, but that's one choice. Here's another choice. I'm not focused on the main hero yet, so I don't really need avatars or outfits. Here's another choice, that one's not bad. 4,000 is a good chunk. So that might be the best one so far. We can get this. That one's not too bad. I might go with Relic Resource. That one's kind of eh. Oh. That one's really good. Shit, so is that one. We always need seal cores. We're always under the value. 150 primals is a lot, dog. That 10 million plus the 150 primals. So is this. Just because seal cores are so annoying, I might go with that first. Because we'll have a plethora of primals to obtain, but we won't have. We have to wait each week just to get that. So let me grab this. First attempt. And now we gotta head back and spend the 50. Now, I think I can only spend the 50 on this top one. And that's a one-time deal. So I can save the other 50 for tomorrow. Very nice. 1,000 topaz back. Boosh. Shit, I might spin it now just for a chance at that 500. Usually you don't get the 1,000 until the last roll. So that was a good catch. Now let's save it for tomorrow. That's a shit reward. Good God, I didn't want this to be an hour video. I wanted to get through this, but there's so much unlocking that I have to update it. Okay. Give me a moment. I gotta remember what systems we're unlocking. So 351, 359. That's an update. Want as much hit as possible. Absolutely. Seal advancement, very nice. We'll just spend the skills. We don't really need the skills right now. Now, one skill I really do like to use is Immortal Born, just because this one is really good. There's something weird though in PvP. Everyone always has a reduce lifesteal effect. So for PvP, you don't want to use this. PvE, it's great. Unstoppable gives you hit rate, which you need. And this one gives you more damage, which you need. So if you have a skill that can never miss, I would go with Death Deed. If you're having trouble hitting enemies, which we will until we hit like 100 billion or a trillion BR, we're gonna have trouble hitting enemies that spend cash. I go with hit personally. Update our seals. We're still way behind, but we don't even have the cores to update it after. It's another 39 million. Good God, that's a lot of BR today. Alright, what the fuck am I missing? Relics, okay. Another 20 million. So yeah, we're just racking in the BR today. $14,000, so we can upgrade this one. And now we just have to wait. I try to keep them pretty even because I want as much attack as defense so I don't die instantly. If you want to just spam attack, you can do that too. No harm. Okay, that's updated. Check our ruins. Very nice. Dodge is updated and HP is updated. So what was left? Agility? Yep, you can update that one. Endurance, no. Hit, I don't even see an agility. Okay, so we're good. Another 27 million BR added. Just raining down. Okay, I still feel like I'm missing some sort of material. I can't remember. I think that's it. Anima and Bond, maybe? 50-50. Okay, how far off is it? 131. 250. Oh, I have to do that path. Damn, this really is going to be an hour video. Fuck me. So a lot of updating today. That's what's going to drag our time down. A lot of updating. And we started at 1.06 billion. And we've added like 40% of our total BR on just today. Out of how many days? 27 days? Yeah, this is day 27. And we're adding 40% to our BR. So that's a pretty good day, but you don't see that all the time, as you can see. Some days it's just a few percent. Just a little here, a little there. I'll probably be able to take that 15 billion BR boss fight tomorrow. Again, he's got 15 billion BR, but I wasn't lacking damage, just a little bit of survival. But if you can kill them fast enough, then your survival goes up as well. You don't have to sustain as much. Beep boop. And last one. Go back. I hate how they shift over like that. They should auto-collect the rewards if they're gonna do that. Okay, now back to Anima's path. So 131. And 213. Definitely want the 214. Rest doesn't really matter. We got the ones we needed. So now, yeah, that's gonna cap out my yeah, I've only got 300 left now. So we open that up a little bit more. And then when that finishes, that'll be a BR boost. What the fuck am I forgetting? Okay, Awaken. I need to focus on Awaken. Another 6 million. How long? 12-3. So we have one more day of this event. Is that right? 12-3. Yeah, we got one more day with this event. Soul Essence and Soul Avatar. That's why we were getting so much. Okay, yeah. And we'll drop like 10 or 20,000 tomorrow on that one as well. The treasure grab is kind of shitty. The only thing I'd recommend, if you can get it, the Sigil of Awakening. But it's not worth, because you gotta figure, just to get 10 rolls cost us a shit ton of diamonds. And after spending 40, 50,000, we only got 1 out of 6. So if you get it, great. If not, don't burn yourself trying to get it. Just wait till the next event. I think that's what I'm forgetting. I need to update these. And it looks like he spent a lot of cash, because he was nowhere near 5 billion. Oh, he spread the BR? Bad move, homie. I don't know if I have enough hit to hit him, though. 26,000. If I can... Damn, I can't hit him yet. If I could hit him, I would beat someone with 3 times more BR than me. Holy shit. That's why he couldn't beat Alex. Because on the raw BR, it's 5.4 billion versus 4.8 billion. But hers is more concentrated. So because hers is more concentrated, that 5.4 is a fluff number. It's a beach ball versus a bowling ball. One is more condensed. That's why it can get confusing when you're looking at someone's battle rating, because you don't know how they invested it. You can inflate that number all you want. It doesn't mean it's actually functional. Oh, it's like looking at a bodybuilder versus a strongman. A bodybuilder looks strong, but the strongman's gonna kick his ass in any strength event. accidentally come across it, to know that these 4 or 5 shapes specifically will always coalesce with one another if placed in the right order. I think that's beautiful. If he would have added just a few additional shapes, it would have screwed up the whole system. See, look at that. Everything coalesces. If placed properly. I'm kind of doing a shitty job of that, but it's working for now. These are the ones that screw you up typically, because they have to be in the right order. Otherwise, you're going to have no room to place them. These are always easy. Just place them wherever, and then fit them in. When we say 834. Yeah, that kind of screws us up. I can kind of block it in for now. But I'll need a long piece to recover. There we go. 834. Okay, we're done. Oop. That one's good. World boss later on. Everything else will be done over time. Have a player challenge you, blah blah blah. Okay, that's it for that. Windy Highlands. He's good. Close. Oh damn. I guess we could knock that out too. Alright, we will have guild mission this month. That should help us as well. Massive increase of materials. It's going to show us when. Grand Expedition. There we go. So it looks like the 4th. That's when that event comes back. And that's always helpful. Make sure you are in a good guild. If it's an AFK guild, get out of that guild. You need someone that's active for that. You need a group of like 60 people or 80 people that are active for the event. So you don't want to be in a dormant AFK guild. Okay, 1.43. We did our arena. How much is 1.346? Okay, so we have a little bit of fluff BR, but he's mostly focused. All right, that's it for the day. Good increase. Almost a 50% increase in VR. I'm gonna cut the video, it's been over an hour, and head to incremental adventure.